There is a story in the Bible about how a young Jesus went missing during the annual Passover feast in Jerusalem. His parents were travelling on the road towards home with many other pilgrims after their visit when they suddenly noticed their son wasn't with them. So they went back to Jerusalem and 3 days later found the boy in the temple talking with the elders. Mary grabbed him and asked why he had put them through so much worry and stress. Jesus, perplexed at her question, said that he was only doing his Father's will. I used to wonder what this little story meant, but now I know. You probably have heard of the Greek myth about the hero Theseus and how he sailed to the island of Crete and entered into King Minos' labyrinth, where he killed the Minotaur, thus freeing Greece from the monster's tyranny and winning the hand of Princess Ariadne as a bonus. Symbolically, Crete was the underworld or land of the dead for the ancient Greeks, and the labyrinth is not only a symbol of the mystery of death, but also the unconscious mind. So the journey into the Cretan labyrinth by Theseus can be seen not only as his literal death, but also as an eclipse of his conscious or rational mind by his unconscious, or simply put, a possession. The Greeks had another name for Theseus. They called him he who forgets. So what I'm basically saying is that in order for something new to be born, the old thing must be forgotten. Egypt for the ancient Jews also symbolized the underworld. The Passover tradition reminds the Jews of how God rescued their people out of Egypt through the slaughter of the lambs and the firstborn. In this case, the mythical hero who died and was then resurrected was not an individual, but the Jewish race. So the latter sacrifice of Christ can also be seen as a literal death or even a psychological amnesia. The story of the young Jesus wandering off during the Passover feast is an echo of this mythical pattern of death or forgetfulness and then rebirth or remembrance. In order for something new to be born, the old thing must be forgotten.